Hello YouTubers. Okay, first of all, this is a disclaimer. I am not a mechanic by any means. I'm just a guy who likes to do things my way and see if I can save some money in the process. So today we will be exchanging the air compressor on the Lincoln Navigator. As you can see, the suspension is bad, and I'm leaning towards the air compressor because it's not clicking in anymore. I mean, usually you hear the click and you hear it going. It's not going anymore. So I'm gonna try to make this video short. I might edit it. This is my first time doing this with the air compressor on this type of vehicle. I've done it on a 98 Navigator before, so I'm pretty sure the process is similar. So let's get right to it. Okay, so one of the first things we have to do is turn off the air suspension system, just to be on the safe side. So for that, we got a setup over here, and we have to keep looking at the screen over here. Let's see what it says. All right, running boards, power lift gate, air suspension. Let's turn it off for now. Okay, and now I'm gonna shut down the engine. All right, so now we got the hood open, and first we have to remove the headlight because the compressor happens to be right underneath the passenger side headlight. Okay, and we also got to disconnect the battery. Another thing, you want to make sure you're wearing some kind of protection. I mean, like eyewear and stuff like that, because you're dealing with an air compressor. There's air pressure going on, so make sure you have your protection. I'm wearing glasses by nature, so I'm hoping those will do the job. Take off my watch too. All right. At this point, it might be a good idea to clean off the contacts of your battery, the terminals. So the compressor's down here. We got a better angle of that. Let's see. All right. So the compressor's down there, and I have to remove this bolt right here. And there's another one down there. Let's see if I can get a shot at it. Let me see, that's a bolt right underneath here. You see it down there? Gotta remove that one. Let's get all this out of the way. So that's that bolt there. And the other one here. Alright, let's get to it. Let's get all the lights out of the way. All right, so the closest one I got to fit in there is the 916 over here. Still feels a little loose. I don't know. Maybe I don't have the right. I'm going to unplug the other connections here. Let me see if we could get a better angle of that. Let's see if we could see what we're doing. Let me see if I hold this hose. Yeah, there's a hose that comes in here. We need to you could just pull that one off, the one on top. Okay, I don't think I'll be using that one because the compressor that I got now doesn't have a connection for this. Let's see how we work that out. Now, for the connection here, let me grab the camera. All right. Now, for this connection, there's little tabs that you pull here on top and on the bottom. Now, I already broke mine off trying to get it out the other day, which is fine because the new compressor you get is going to come with the new clips. What you don't want to damage is the connector itself. Okay, and we also, I'm going to pull the air line once I get the compressor a little bit out. That way it's a bit easier for me. So I think that's it as far as connections. All right, let's put this back over here. There we go. That's the connector. I just noticed there's another bolt back there. Sadly, it was a pain in the butt to get the screw from the bottom. I tried to remove the interior cover for the wheel, but there's a screw right in the middle there, which is really hard to get to, and I don't have the tool, sadly. If I had the tool, believe me, it would have been out of there a long time ago. I was able to squeeze my hand in there through the bottom, and slowly, with one of these, turn by turn, I was able to get it off. So now I'm going to remove the air line and pull it out. Let's see how it goes. To pull out the air line, just pull on it really hard. Alright, so here's the old compressor. Some original part. At this point, I am removing the old compressor from the bracket. Okay, so I'm back. I encountered some technical difficulties. This is the old compressor, and it has 3 bolts. It has a bolt over here, another one here, and another one over here, which I couldn't get up. So I had to take this whole unit to a local hardware store where they were able to cut the screw, and I was able to sort of like make a replacement for it, so you can see. So all right, let's go get the other one. Put the new one in place. At this point, I am putting the new compressor on the bracket. Okay, I'm back. So as you can see, this is the new compressor. I got it off eBay, and this is the screw that I have to make. So hopefully everything's fine. Now let's get to the nitty-gritty. Victorious. That's on. Victorious. Okay, now I gotta turn on the suspension. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have lift. Excellent. All right, now you see this hose? You gotta find a way to leave it there because that's from the original compressor, which is no longer needed for the aftermarket. Maybe down the line I will get an original one, which I saw needed for like $600 and something, and it comes with a bracket. So I might make that investment down the line if I still have this truck the next time around this happens, because let's face it, it's an electrical part. It's gonna break down at some point.